Let's go here, run my king back. Let's go here, king a2 b3. I will watch PogChamps. Yes, I will watch the final match between Moist and Ludwig. Thank you Jakesy for the 13. Thank you to Vipers again for the prime. Oh, Morgan Freeman was president. Yeah, Morgan Freeman, whenever he plays the president, he's so amazing. Oh, Deep Impact was the bad version of Armageddon. Okay. Let's play h3 g4. Oddly, my position's pretty good here because my king normally should be here, not here. It should be over here, so I actually get to attack him very easily on this and center on the king side. Let's go here, hit the bishop. Let's go e4. I can take the pawn. I think I will, or the bishop I mean, and take the pawn. Now again, my king should be on g1 on to a2. Oh yeah, serious question. So someone said, what do I think about Rain's advice on Armageddon rules? I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong, and I think it's different, right? I think the bracket stage is not a single Armageddon. I think if the match is 1-1, they play 2 blitz games before Armageddon, if I'm not mistaken. I can double check that, but I think it is. Okay, let's just go f4 and kick the knight. Thank you to Ollie P for the prime. Thank you to Oops FPS for the prime. I think so though. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure it's different in the bracket stage. Rain basically said Armageddon is just, it shouldn't happen because the thing is, it's too much of an advantage for white at this level, and I think he's right. But I think the bracket stage is 2 games of blitz before you play Armageddon, because also there aren't going to be any draws, so it's already a 50-50 split, and I think the time edge is just huge for whoever gets white in that game. Do you see fans in your day-to-day life? From time to time I do get recognized. I actually was out shopping last night and somebody did recognize me when I went out shopping last night. Thank you to Alvaron for the prime. Thanks so much. Let's go rook f7. Did they try to mug me? Seriously? Groupies at whole paycheck? Now, relax. I feel don't turn this into super seducer 3 chess bait. That's just wrong. Let's come on, let's be serious here. Jesus. Okay. All right. Thank you to Mayor Sino for the prime and slab coat, Ruby for the tier 1. Okay, let's take and mate. Okay. All right, should be going to the next game in a second. Also, by the way, you guys, big shout out to ChessBase. She has her whole mad scientist setup. She has a whole spreadsheet with a lot of random positions, so she has to basically take the code and input it and start the games manually. So big shout out to ChessBase for doing that, because almost no one else that I know actually can do that. Like literally, she has her spreadsheet with like the very long code for every single position. So no joke, big shout out to ChessBase, because she does actually manually have to input the code and then put in the names and start the game. So it's not easy. So what am I down here? I'm down 3 juicers. I have no ponies though. I've got 0 ponies. Let's just go here and maybe build a center with e4. I don't know what queen c8's actually doing, so I'll go e4. Let's go here, bishop e2 f4. Does it bother you when your fans approach you? No, it does not bother me. I mean, honestly, in many ways, I think it's a good thing. I feel like knowing there are people who actually enjoy what you're doing and you actually can physically see it, it makes a big difference. It really does. Let's play h3. I'll watch PogChamps, the final match between Ludwig and Moist. Let's go here. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I would say is it makes a difference long term. It's just like when you can actually see it and it's not just chat, that makes a big difference. It really does. When I'm going back to TSM facility, honestly, I have no idea whatsoever. Not gonna lie, I have no idea. Let's go here. Actually, that's a bad move. This guy's playing well. Good position. Thank you to Tony Snack for the prime. Thank you so much. XTC beat Pokemon 2-0. She actually beat Rubius 2-0 in the match before that. And that pretty much rounds it out. There's just no other real games. I don't invest in Bitcoin. I don't really believe in it, but I guess what I would say in general terms, you want to talk about Bitcoin as a whole, is that I've said this to a few people now, is when Bitcoin, basically when Tesla and Bitcoin start collapsing is when you know that the fun times in the bubble is finally beginning to collapse. That's what I would say. I mean, Bitcoin is going to fail, but I feel like Bitcoin and Tesla are basically two big symbols of the current bubble that we're in. I don't know when they'll fall or collapse, but when they do, that's when you know that that things are starting to finally begin to fall apart a little bit. You were there for like a week, right? And then you had to head home. No, I streamed from the TSM facility much more than that. I think I streamed from the TSM facility for like a month, more than a month, I think. I actually, yeah, I streamed from the facility a lot. It was like it wasn't actually, that's why it was so devastating to me. Let's go g4 here. What do you suggest doing a bubble? Honestly, I don't even know what to say to that, because it's like there are a couple things you could say. Oh, I just blundered again. He takes. Let's go here and b4 me. He's got no time. Oops, big mistake. Now I should win the game. Oops. Let's just run this pawn down the board. Should be winning. Have I read the white paper? No, I haven't read the white paper. But basically my attitude is that at some point it will collapse. We're in a bubble, especially because of Dogecoin, which is just a complete joke. But whether that happens soon or it takes like a couple of years, who really knows? Maybe Calisar for the 2 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's go here. Let's run the pawn. I just mean, come on, Dogecoin, there's literally no value, and it's actually going up. People are treating it like it's not, like it's something real. Let's go check kick the king. Let's go here. I have 2 pawns going down the board. Should be winning. Let's go here. It goes e5. I can play rook a4 here, I think. Just take. Let's go here and here. Let's go rook g8. Now I go here. I undermine the base, and when he pushes, I win. He goes here, so now I win. Now his pawns become harmless little towers of weakness, and I just take and I go rook h8. Thank you to Captain Capstance for the prime thing and Morbius G for the 5. TSM's gone into a bubble. Basically, they say you can't go out shopping. You literally have to. You can only go to the facility or be in your apartment or your house. So like it's just. I mean, it's just not. Can't happen. Also because like as everybody knows, my grandmother, she's ailing. There on like literally minutes notice I could have to drive out into the desert, so I can't, I just literally can't follow those rules. Wow, I premoed queen b8, impressive. So that's actually the single biggest reason why I can't do it. So yeah. Okay, let's just eat the juicer. Okay, I really want to go d5. How do I do this? Let's go here in e5. How old is my grandmother? She is she's 84, I think, or 85 now. But what I mean is, I'm saying like she could basically pass on, or there could be a situation where I literally have to like just like literally I could get a phone call in 5 minutes and have to drive into the desert. So so that's what I'm saying. So like in terms of TSM, they're saying there's a bubble where you literally can't do anything, and I can't follow those rules. I mean, is what I'm saying. Even if I wanted to, I can't. Oh, whoops, he hung his queen. Still sponsored and don't have to go. I see a problem. Take and take. Yeah. I will cover Ludwig versus Charlie later, yeah. Rules are irrational. I mean, I without saying too much, all I'm going to say is they had somewhat loose rules, and then someone basically, I would say, took those rules a little bit too casually, and they ended up getting COVID, so that it swung back 100% the other direction, where TSM was like, okay, we're gonna crack down 100% and be super, we're gonna be over the top, like draconian about it. So that's what I would say on the topic. Let's just take the bishop. Is that good or bad? I mean, I think it's bad, because it's just like if someone doesn't take it seriously and they end up getting COVID, then of course it swings 100% the other way, where it's like, well, you know, you're gonna take it too seriously. It's like, yeah, it's just unfortunate. TSM's league game is in 15 minutes. Are they gonna win? I don't know who they're playing. I try to follow league casually here and there. I know like Bjerg's and a few other guys, they do actually follow my streams from time to time. But yeah, Tubbo's up 1-0. Yeah, Tubbo's gonna win the match. I mean, that's sort of foregone conclusion. Let's go here. We'll do a watch party on the last 2 matches. How does TSM actually make money? I think it's mainly league. League is huge in Asia. There are a lot of big sponsors, and I think that's how they do it. I don't actually know, honestly, but that's just the way that I understand it.